This video was recorded in front of a live virtual audience. Hello, my elegant wannabes out there. Today we're going to talk about Anna Bay. Anna, darling, where are you? Me? I look cheap? Okay, well, I thought, all right, fine, girl. Listen, two can play at that game, darling. Now, listen, darling. So, you did a video called 10 Things Elegant Ladies Never Wear in Fall. Reading it from my little booklet. 10 Things Elegant Ladies Never Wear in Fall. And then in the description box, you also say, these things will sabotage you and your elegance. All right, let's talk about it, shall we? Subscribe to my channel here on YouTube and push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also follow me on Patreon, superdacob, all spelled together there. For extra perks, thank you to my patrons and members who have already pledged. I live stream every Saturday. This video is being filmed in front of a live audience virtually. So all my co-chatters are in the chats right now. Welcome everybody, and all of y'alls are invited too to join the live streams every Saturday and be elegant together with us and affluent together with us. But let's get straight to Anna Bay. Anna Bay made a video where she talks about eleganza, darling. Now, the 10 things elegant ladies never wear in fall. So, this is Anna Bay's personal opinion. I respect people's opinions. But since she has an opinion on the 10 things elegant ladies never wear, we can have our opinion too. Fair enough. Fair game, right? Right. So let's see what the first thing an elegant lady never wears in fall is. First item, the Chelsea boots. It could be like a polacchino, also called in Italian, usually in suede, different colorways, but usually something like this. Now, she had an issue in her video saying, she says, Anna Bay says, it's not just the Chelsea boot on its own, it's also how it's worn with the pants rolled up tight, like down there, creating that limit. She said that she would wear boots like that with a pant that covers the boot, but wearing it at that ankle height and then wearing the pant that stops at the ankle height shortens the overall look of the lady wearing it. She says this is not elegant. I will reserve judgment for now. Let's move on to number 2. The teddy coats. Listen, Anna Bay, I gotta agree with you. In this case, I feel this is not elegant either, and it's been around for ages. These fluffy little coatlets makes you look like a teddy bear. Been around for years now. Influencers started this like 4 years ago or something. It's like, you should have mentioned this 4 years ago. You should have made this video 4 years ago where you mentioned something like this. It wasn't elegant back then. It's not elegant now. But the point being, I don't think the lady that would wear this cares about being elegant while wearing. I don't think somebody buys this and thinks this is elegant. Now, I understand that your video says elegant ladies would never wear this. I agree with you, but I wouldn't judge because somebody who wears this isn't elegant, because I know that who wears this doesn't care in that moment to look elegant. You wear this for other reasons. Because world to all the wannabe elegant people out there, there's way more ways of being than just being elegant, and just elegant isn't the only thing to strive to. It's not like you can, with a magic wand, here's one for you, a magic wand. It's not like with this magic wand, you can just like poof you into being elegant and all of a sudden all your problems in your life are solved and you can marry the rich man, because I guess that's why you want to be elegant for, right? It's what are we talking about here? It's as if elegance is the ultimate goal to strive towards. It ain't. Now, having said all that, the teddy bear jackets ain't it. Now, I myself do entertain a Sherpa from time to time. I love my Levi's Sherpa and Lee Sherpa coats and jackets, but that's a slightly different type of outfit. Anyway, just saying. Moving on to the next one. Also, not saying the Sherpa is elegant either, huh? Utility and cargo. Now, usually when you talk about cargo, you talk about cargo pants. In this case, Anna Bay is referring to the jackets, the cargo jackets not being elegant. She does also say, though, depending how you wear them, she does mention a lot the princess, I don't even know her name. The one who married the other guy, not Harry, William's wife. I think Anna Bay really strives to be like William's wife, you know, a commoner that marries into aristocracy, darling. So she does mention her often as an example of elegance. Anyway, so she says, you know, William's wife, when she's in the countryside, she might wear the cargo, so it fits the country look. Kate Middleton. Thank you, all. Yeah, Kate Middleton. Anyway. Utility is not elegant. I disagree. I highly disagree. Anyway, moving on. Open-toe sandals in fall. Yeah, that's not elegant. I agree, but because it's cold. Just because it's cold. But then if you live in a part of the world where it's super hot, like in LA, open-toe sandals in fall are elegant for the red carpet in LA. Even here, Anna Bay said, but exceptions are made for red carpets and this and that. So she pointed it out properly. I want to say, if I'm freezing, if it's super cold outside in fall, I would not go for the open-toe sandals. She did say that a peep toe is allowed, but not a full-on open sandal like this. I'm not the right person to ask because I personally find always like bare toes are never elegant to me. I don't like seeing toes. I don't like the shape of toes. I find them super awkward to look at. Look at them. Each one of them is different. They're so bizarre. They just ain't it. And the more you look at them and the less you're like, no. But this is just my personal issue with toe. I don't like toes. So forget about elegance. In this case, it just looks like an alien thing. It looks like a little tiny octopus that has problems because every tentacle has a different size. It just ain't it for me, you know. But anyway, moving on. Not that I don't like feet. I really find feet very, very sexy. But toes, eesh. Okay, moving on. Right, heavy knit scarf. So, I mean, this example of a heavy knit scarf, it's funny. I wouldn't say this is not elegant though. It's very, I want to say Asian. It's also very Yoji, Yamamoto. It's very much that. This, more than elegant, is fashionable. From time to time, we see this come and go. This has been around for decades. You know, there's moments when like it's all about the oversized scarf, and then there are moments when it's like about having no scarf at all. So this is very much fashion. It's a moment. I just don't like the combo when somebody would do a huge scarf like that and then the sweater and you're super warm here. And then look at the Oompa Loompa wearing no socks and little sneakerlets. Freezing. Because we know our ladies, most of our elegant ladies out there, have really cold feet all the time. And I'm like, so you're all hot, heavy up here And then here you're freezing to like, why not wear something warm on your feet? Because then you're gonna be warm. I don't get why chicks always do this. They always complain that their feet are freezing. Yeah, now we know why. They never wear anything warm on their feet. I guess because a lot of chicks also want to look like they have really tiny feet. So the sneaker has to be little. The shoe has to be, heaven forbid you're to wear something chunky. You want to look like the foot is, I don't know. But it's the shoe for me that's not elegant. The top part is, plus, I mean, this lady, minus the freezing feet, I love the 50 shades of gray going on there. The gray hair, one shade of gray, the sweater a different shade of gray, the scarf another shade of, the pants are white but could be gray. I find this look quite elegant. So heavy knit scarf, I don't agree. Hey Annabelle, we don't agree, okay? Moving on to number 6. Leggings and boots. Now the boot, this is not applicable to riding style boots with leggings because Kate Middleton, when she goes riding, again, she mentions her Kate, that's her role model. When Kate goes in the countryside, then she can wear this, but not in the city. Because again, Annabelle says it cuts you off, the boot makes you look shorter. And then she really, on camera, goes like, ew, I can't. She really doesn't like this. She really doesn't like the leggings. She did say that she also used to do this. She also used to make this mistake, she says, when she was younger. Is this elegant? Gwen says, I think this look is outdated. Annabelle forgot to mention, says Caitlin, the UGG boots in this video. As such, I'd like to report I wore mine last night. And damn, my feetsies were happy. You felt warm. Sometimes warmth is also elegant. I'm going to have something to say about this. Is it elegant for Annabelle's standards? And I understand what she's going for. I get it. I agree with her for her standards. But Annabelle has been accumulating now 6 looks, 6 no-goes for elegant ladies to wear in fall. And all of these looks have something in common. And we're going to get to it soon. Pretty soon. And Annabelle totally failed to mention this. But anyway, moving on to number 7. Ooh, this is a really good one, you guys. Item number 7. The plaid shirts. The plaid shirts. Which Annabelle erroneously calls and pronounces as plaid shirts. Several times, might I add. She keeps saying the plaid, the plaid, the plaid, the plaid, plaid. So here we have a lady who is teaching affluence and elegance. And we all have the right to our own opinion. What is elegant and what not. But if you are there standing and appropriating yourself of being the one, the authority on elegance and affluence, helping ladies out there to be elegant and affluent, and yet you do not know how to even pronounce a word properly, then we have a problem. Houston, we got a problem. Plaid, Annabelle. Plaid. Not played. You've been played. But you're wearing plaid. So it's kind of hard to be educated in elegance and affluence and yet don't know how to pronounce plaid. Now, interesting, that plaid is not elegant. Now, maybe maybe she wanted to say being played is not elegant. It's never elegant to be played. Nobody wants to be played. But plaid is very elegant. I personally believe that plaid, and actually, if we're going to go even further back in history, before the Brits tried to destroy everything Scottish and the clans, and they burned down their houses, they burned them alive because, you know why. And you know that the Scots had clans, and every clan's surname was a tartan, plaid. So there's history in the tartan / plaid. Every tartan design represented a clan. It is the identity of a clan that the Brits tried to burn, as they're trying to burn Scotland still today, because Scotland didn't want Brexit. Like, now we're getting to political stuff. But anyway, just saying, there's something very powerful about tartan. This is just a random checkered. You can also call it, in America, it's often called just checkered, because it is a checkered design, the plaid. So this one obviously doesn't have the heritage, the history. It does not represent a clan of any sorts, but it stems from that. So there is a very, very, very high elegance and pride that goes with the history of plaid. So to even not know that, obviously she doesn't know the history of these things because she doesn't even know how to pronounce it. To not know that history and then to say this is not elegant, it's just, Annabe, no, you've just outed yourself to like such an ignorant level that is just like beyond all absence of elegance and affluence. And this has nothing to do with opinions anymore. Moving on to number 8. Now, black tights with contrasting shorts. This can look lumpy, definitely. Again, bear in mind what I've been saying before. There's a common thread that unites all of these looks. So this, she did say if you're wearing black shorts and black tights, it could give you that 60s mod look. It could be elegant, but the contrasting colors is what makes this very lumpy. It makes you look shorter. Elegant, this is not. I agree. But no, it's just not elegant. I agree. Moving on to number 9. Black tights with contrasting shoes. Again, even here she says black tights with black shoes. Like black tights with black ballerinas. Works for her. That's elegant. That's also mod. But contrasting, and again, you're freezing in autumn. And I don't understand chicks that are freezing, always cold feet, in the middle of autumn, and then they wear these little ballerinas that basically is like being barefoot on cement. And they don't know why they're always so cold. You don't know? You think it might have something to do with the fact that you're literally barefoot? But anyway, when it comes to elegance, I don't mind a contrasting ballerina or little tiny slipolette with darker tights. I don't think it's not elegant. It all depends on what you balance on top. If you're wearing color on top and then black tights and then color at the bottom again, it can work. Playful elegance, I think it can work. Moving on to 10. Too short oversized sweater dress. Again, common denominator for most of the looks that we've seen thus far that Annabe did not mention. I'm going to get to it right now because this is the last look. Oversized sweater dress. She did mention when these sweater dresses are meant to be dresses, okay-ish. She has a problem with people buying oversized sweaters, trying to pass them as dresses, and then it's actually a sweater, and then everything is hanging out from underneath, if you know what I mean. So that can be very nasty looking. Now, an oversized sweater dress like this can be elegant. I disagree. I don't think this is not elegant. It can look hoish a little bit, but I'm the last person to tell you that a hoe is not elegant by nature. There are some very, very elegant hoes out there, and some of them, anyway. So, okay, so this is number 10. This is the last one, methinks. Maybe there's one more. No, it was the 10. It was the 10 looks. So this is my point. You can have your opinion on whatever you want, but what this is a very peculiar video that she made, because these 10 looks, or the 10 things, what does she say? 10 things elegant ladies never wear in fall. These things will sabotage you and your elegance. I think she's kind of talking to people of a certain age, and this is where she makes a mistake, because elegance is not defined by age. And also, depending on the country you're in, 85% of the looks we've seen as examples of what not to do and what is not elegant, according to Anna Bay, are actually looks that are very fashion time specific. So she's not giving us generic, for the most part, generic non-elegant looks. She's just giving us things that might not be in fashion at the moment. So she's kind of confusing she's blending and mixing, without being conscious of it, fashion with elegance. Two different things. A lot of these looks are a little bit dated, but also a lot of these looks are very youthful, that you can only pull them off if you're very, very young. And also, a lot of these looks are very much what you see on a daily basis if you watch TV shows, series, television, Netflix, what have you, sitcoms. This is the type of stuff you see worn by pretty young chicks in sitcoms, TV show, in America, mostly. This is America. Most of the looks she showed us are American looks. Styling 101 for American TV shows and sitcoms is exactly what she told us not to wear. This is what we saw in Pretty Little Liars, every episode. This is what we saw in the new sitcom that just stopped airing, Cat, season 1. This is what they wear in every episode. Sabrina, the new Sabrina, that's how they styled them. Riverdale, that's how they style some of their characters in Riverdale. You see what Gossip Girl, the new Gossip Girl. And these are all things that, for American standards, these shows showcase the fashion and what is stylish in the moment. Not necessarily elegant, but you got to take in consideration the fashion of the time. So, when you point out that these looks are not elegant, you are actually fighting against the style of the time you're in. And I don't know how clever that is, because elegance is also being very aware of the times you live in and adapting the style. Listen, if we're going to be technical here, it's about adapting the style of your style, adapting your style to the style of the times we live in and the fashions that we live in. Find that triangle. If you combine it properly and you find the middle point between those three cardinal points, you will find elegance of the times we live in. And this is something that Anna Bay failed to do, my personal opinion, in her video, because she did not point out these points. Now, Ashley says, I live in Vancouver, Canada. So many young ladies wear all these things during fall and winter. This is not about what they wear or not wear. This is about the fact that Anna Bay says that this is not elegant. If you're an elegant lady, you don't wear this. If you're another type of lady, everything else but elegant, then you can wear this. That's kind of what she said. She says these looks will sabotage you. What did she say? These things will sabotage you and your elegance. That's what she says in the description box underneath her video. Will these looks sabotage you? I don't think so. Will they sabotage your elegance? Well, that depends. What elegance are we talking about? Are we talking about inner grace as elegance? Well, then I say, no matter what you wear, if you have inner grace, you will always look elegant. It's about how you come across, how you carry yourself. Whether you're wearing plaid or plaid, it's about how you carry yourself. It's not about actually what you wear. It's about the behavior, how you carry yourself, how spoken, well or not so well spoken you are. Anabe made another cardinal mistake, in my humble opinion, and that is when she throws shade at these things that you should not wear if you want to be an elegant lady. In many of these examples that she showed us, I didn't show them to you now, but in her video, she shows many examples of photos with the face of the woman wearing the clothes that she says you should not wear if you don't want to be if you want to be elegant. So she did not care to blur out the face of the women who are wearing the clothes that she says are not elegant. She did not care to. I don't know if she credited where the photos were from. Maybe in her description box, but in the video, it's not like we could see for every photo that showed a face of a person, like whose Instagram profile it was taken from. I'm not so sure she even did that. Not so sure. Maybe she did, but I don't think she did. But showing the face, that is shady. So if you show examples of what is not elegant and you show the face of the person wearing the clothes that you think is not elegant, that you think are not elegant, or the person that you think is not elegant wearing said clothes, that is also not elegant of you, Anabe. An elegant lady does not showcase in fall photos of the faces of ladies whose clothes she doesn't deem elegant. You see what I mean? That's not elegant. That's not elegant. So here we go, not knowing how to pronounce certain words of products that you are stating are not elegant, and then showcasing faces of some people wearing said products in a video that you are dedicating to women to teach them how to be elegant. And yet this subtle shade you're throwing in there as if that were okay and elegant. That ain't it. That ain't it. Holacheska says, yes, finally someone pointed that out, says Holacheska. Happy days, in front of 1 million subscribers, OMG. Yeah, she never credits the photos, says N. And I can't read some of the comments because they're really nasty. You are so right, says Sue Reynolds. Denise Laird says, someone who is elegant could look so in a bin bag. Debbie says, so true. Audrey Hepburn could look elegant in anything. That's what I'm telling you. Ladies and gentlemen out there who wish to be elegant. You don't wish to be elegant. You can't take somebody like Anabe to teach you how to be elegant. It's how you carry yourself. Don't get me wrong. This has nothing to do with, those voices we've heard. Oh, it all depends on the breeding, how you have been bred. No. Money has nothing to do with this. It's how you carry yourself. You can educate yourself. Nowadays, more than any other time in history, do we have access to books online. You can read books for free. You don't even have to go to a library anymore. You can educate yourself. You can read. You can learn for yourself, and you can carry yourself in an elegant manner no matter what you have on. Because the true elegance really comes from within. It's how you carry yourself. It's how spoken you are. So don't let anybody out there whether it be Anna Bay, Anna Shmei, Shmana May, whatever their name is. Don't let anybody out there tell you that what you are wearing and how you are wearing it is not elegant. Because you see, it's not up to them. The second they tell you what you're wearing is not elegant, makes them not elegant. Because first rule of thumb, you do not tell other people what is elegant and what isn't elegant. It's not up to you, boo-boo. Not up to you. Not up to you, boo-boo. You do you, boo-boo. Huh? You do you. Okay? You do you. Just move aside. Step aside now. Step aside. Let the other people do themselves. Because if there's anybody out there telling you what's elegant and what isn't elegant, you best believe they're doing it because they have another hidden agenda. And the hidden agenda is sooner or later they're going to want money from you to teach you even more about how to behave and how to be. In a sort of cult-like mentality, making you fall for their vision of reality, their religion of elegance. Very dangerous stuff. It's like a cult. Sooner than later, you will then lose any self-belief and dignity in yourself because you will be pending off of the lips of that other person who will be deciding for you. Everything you wear, however you behave, it will be decided by them sooner than later. So it's a very slippery slope to follow videos like that. People giving you tips like that. It's in your best interest. I'm doing this just for you. When they start telling you this in their videos, when you hear words like that, I'm doing this just for the love of you. You should be grateful to me because I'm doing this for you. I'm thinking only for your best interest. I'm concerned only in your best interest. Only what's best for you. You know that behind every sentence like that, in reality, is the true sentence, which is, when is this idiot finally going to give me money? When am I going to finally be able to extort money from this Oompa Loompa? When will this lemming finally fall for it and apply for my courses, which they're going to have to give all of their personal information to, credit card information to, and finally pay me? When are you finally going to start believing in the bullshit I'm telling you because I want money from you? It's a scam 101. Don't fall for it. I'm telling you this because I'm concerned for your best interest. See what I did there? So let me get to the chats. Alina says, Anna Bay, bless her, needs a time machine so she can go elegantly back in time. And says her lip fillers are not elegant at all. Well, we don't judge that. And you see, even that, who says lip fillers are not elegant? It's how you do it. It's how you do it. It's how you carry yourself. Nothing against any sort of surgery or personal, I'm all for it. If it makes you feel happier with yourself to change something about your body, then do it. It's about your psychology. It's about how you feel. And if having too much, if the proportions are weird and your lips are but you still feel happy with your lips, then do it. That's all that matters. All that matters is that you're happy with your body. It's nobody else's business how your lips look like and what they are. That's your thing. Thank you so much for the super chat, Super Rivera.
$5 super chat from Unique Rivera. I would really like to hear your thoughts on MCM, darling.
Maybe later, darling. We're going to get to MCM later. That's another brand. Anyway, amen. People are saying, applause, preach, Dacob, you're so right, says N. Melikito says 100%. Nima Boat says exactly. Kuroyoru says yes for the crop. T. Cleo Sosa says, well said. That's why my grandma used to tell me and what she's taught my mother as well. It's about how you carry yourself. As usual, right on point, Dacob, says Melikito. Thank you so much. Trash in haute couture stays trash, says N. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Trash in haute couture stays trash. Oh, that's a t-shirt right there. Penelope says, yes, exactly. Jesus says, Anabe teaching you about elegance is like Kim Jong-un teaching you about democracy and human rights. Jesus, that's harsh. Kuroyoru says, is it elegant to order an egg in an expensive restaurant and film it? It is. It just depends what camera you use, darling. Is it a tiny little elegant, little tiny ditzy camera? Or are you taking out a TV crew camera to film? Jane says, exactly, not elegant vibes. Alina says, if your self-esteem depends on external things, people, then it will never be enough. Oh, for sure. Yes, cult of personality, says Seabreeze. Francesca says, I live in Puerto Rico, so I can't dress like the European standard of elegance. I bought a book named Style by Lee Hayward, and I learned how to create an appropriate wardrobe for the tropics. If you feel the need to, go for it. Opal Unicorn says, she was pitching her program in that video, so right on target. Of course she was pitching her program. Several times she said, ladies, it's totally free, just apply here, and then like you apply and then it all of a sudden isn't free anymore because you gotta buy the extra perks. And says, oh my gosh, I can't. Demonima says, oh geez, I came back to Dacob reading. Oh, Banage says, keep the preaching going on, my friend. Thank you. That Anna lady is all about the cash. Very materialistic. And yes, for that lip fillers, sorry, so extra. Bim Black says, I watched it for the lulz. T. Cleo Sosa says, when I heard my dear elegant ladies, my scammer alert rang loud. That woman is kryptonite. Pixel Hexa says, Dacob, I have such a big info dump for you on Anabe. I need to inbox you someday, but not today. Okay, Pixel. Looking forward to it. Grandma, so Kuroyoru. Grandmas are always the most elegant people. I agree with you. Because they've lived a life. They have so much wisdom that emanates from their soul, and that wisdom is elegant. And again, it's knowledge. Knowledge is elegance, you guys. Demoniva says, my granny used to say, you can't make a silk purse from a sosier. Applicable to Anabe, maybe. I mean, you can't make a silk purse. Well, no, but you can still make a purse. It doesn't have to be silk, but it can still be a purse. But you said from a cow's ear? I thought you meant the bird. From a cow's ear, you can also make a purse, but it's not going to be silk. Penelope says, who cares about lip filler? It's all about how you eat a banana in public. Darling, of course. Grace is the new elegance, says Fashion This Life. Yes, grace is the new elegance. It has always been. It's not the new elegance, it's always been. Megan O'Connell, pardon me. It's sad how we as a society want to badly fit in, and those who prey on those people need more and more people who love themselves no matter what. Yes. Kuroyoru says, Dacob, thanks for raising awareness. Maybe some women will be saved from her $1,000 course. To each their own. To each their own. Everybody has their poison. Everybody, you know, some people like to smoke cigarettes. Some people like to drink booze. Some people like to drink soda drinks. Some people love to eat junk food. We all have our guilty pleasures. If that's your guilty pleasure, go for it. But just be aware of it. Just be aware of it. Be aware of the dangers. That's all. Till next time, never forget to never give up on love. Thumb up this video if you liked it and subscribe today. And until next time, never forget to never give up on elegant love. Love you all. See you soon. Take care. Bye.